you try and play the situation, and at that time we started to feel like we wanted to push things on slightly and see where we could get to. Having lost a couple of wickets, maybe just try and hold off a little bit more. And as I said, Dave came in and took all the pressure off me, put it straight back on the Indian team, and got us up to what I thought was at least a par score. So, fabulous effort from him, and from that, got us in a position which made it very hard for India to get back into the game. You're right. I think I faced 4 balls against him in the last couple of games, but ultimately you've just got to trust your game and you've got to trust your technique. I felt like I was the 4 balls that I did face him, I felt like I was picking him okay. So it was more about just spending some time out there and trusting the way I go about things and play spin. I feel like I've got a pretty solid game against spin bowling. Not faced much of his type of bowling before, but having a few overs under my belt today gave me quite a lot of confidence, and that sort of came out towards the back end, and the more I stayed out there. So it's just one of those things, you might, when you don't spend the time you might like out there on occasions, and it happens a few times over the course of a series or start of a summer, you've got to make sure you stay strong and you trust the stuff that just serve you so well for such a long period of time. So in that respect, quite pleased of the way I went about that today. But most importantly, that we were sat here 1-1 in the series and got a great opportunity now in Leeds. Ultimately, it doesn't really concern us. We always try and judge ourselves on how we approach the game and how we go about things. And I thought we maintained our professionalism, and we tried to be as ruthless as possible, and managed to see that through, having bowled them out by the end of the game. So I'm sure Muggs will be able to talk more on that, but ultimately it's about looking after our game and putting us in a stronger position possible going into the next one. So yeah.